Was you with the Knicks?
Exactly.
Oh, you was in Pacers. Now I believe you was like stabbing your elbow and your stomach,
Yeah.
correct?
Yep.
How did you get through that? As far as like getting back on the court,
Mm.
being able to focus on basketball during that time. How did you get yourself out of that situation mentally?
Um, I have a great circle. You know, my mom, number one. Um, you know, she's been in my corner since day one, no matter what, thick and thin. My family always behind me, friends. I have a great circle of people that help me keep my mind straight because it got dark for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I still struggle with some stuff to this day because of it. You know, this
Mm-hmm.
elbow still ain't 100. But I would say I credit God first, but my circle.
Yeah, yeah. That's a tough one. I mean, I think that happened to you. It happened to Paul Pierce,
Yeah,
and I think in New York as well.
I think he was in Boston
He was in
actually.
Yeah, he was in
I
Boston.
think he
He
was
was
in
in
Boston.
Boston. You're right about that. But yeah, man, like I said, like I told you off camera, that was one of the stories I read
Mm-hmm.
uh, back when it happened,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, damn, what the hell is going on?
Yes, I mean sometimes bad things happen, and thank God I'm still here for one. But we keep moving, and that's part of my story when I talk to young guys now, about staying out of trouble, staying out the way,
Hmm.
um, being safe out there because a lot of people, a lot of situations could easily have been worse for me. You know what I mean?
Mm,
So a lot of situations can be worse for others. So I always try to advise to be smart and be safe out there.
absolutely. Well, yeah, that always God first on that type of stuff. And
Absolutely.
the reason why I wanted to ask that question is because definitely, I want kids to know how to avoid stuff like that. Is
Hmm.
that a situation you think you could have avoided? If you had did something different that day?
Yeah, absolutely. You could obviously say don't be there. Like number
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
it's hard to advise a kid that, and I wasn't a kid, but to tell the kids, don't be out so late, et cetera, et cetera. Like
Hmm.
that's not likely. But there's a way to go about moving, and I think it's very important. One, I had a driver. I don't know if anybody but I had a guy that helped. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
read that. I
saying?
heard he held him till the cops came or something like
Yeah,
that.
like because it was yeah, when the guys has a weapon and things it gets wild. I can't go into details, but um, you know, be very smart how you move. For the
Hmm.
young professionals out there, young players out there.
Hmm.
You get you get attention, things happen.